Alrighty, what's up, IG? So I just wanted to get on here, and I wanted to be able to explain a little bit more about Robert Aaron Martinez. So Robert Aaron Martinez is my brand. I am the representation. This is the visualization of that name, and I want that name to represent something. So I've had a calling upon my life, and I'm very confident with that. One day I need to get on here, and I need to be able to share with you guys my testimony on how I came to a full surrender to Jesus Christ. I believe it would be very impactful, but I just want you guys to know a little bit more about the Robert that sits there intentionally being able to share value to you guys, and why I'm so wholeheartedly convicted when it comes to being able to prioritize my time and my life to be able to serve you guys in that way. So I just want to let you guys know, as you guys are sitting here listening me talk about myself, all I want is to be able to make your guys' life better. I truly have a love for people. And the reason why is because I know that people in the world need people like me. Someone who's willing to serve, and someone with the mindset and the heart set that I have. And there are 8 billion people in the world. There's people who are doing better than me, and there's people who are doing worse than me. But all I know is that me as an individual, I have a very pinpoint calling from Jesus Christ. And when I look at this life, the only thing in this life that is guaranteed to us is death. So with that, the conviction as a Christian is to be able to share the greatest treasure in the world, which is eternal life that was given to us freely by Jesus Christ. And all we have to do is accept that. So once we get past the argument of God is real, Jesus is not God, and Jesus is God, and creation and evolution, outside of all that arguing, all that discussion, I truly believe at the end of the day, it is a personal, intimate relationship that you have with the creator of the universe, of everything, all of it, the multiverse. So as intellectually designed as we are, I am so convicted that there's a God, and that God revealed himself through his son Jesus Christ, and I believe in the Trinity. And these are topics, guys, so anything in there, like, I can dive deep in every single one of these statements I'm making. I want you guys to call me out. I'm here to call people up, and the thing is I'll never shy away, and I'll never talk on something that I don't know. And I'll be honest about that. You know what I mean? It's not about perfection, it's about progress. I'm a person who's willing to sit here and listen to your guys' stories, and to get personally involved in your guys' life in a way where it is life-changing. So I don't think I've ever met someone who's willing to be able to just say, hey, Robert, how can I help you? How can I be able to take you to the next level? And I have that in me, where I'm saying, hey, you, how can I help you? And I can only help you in the way in which I have received value. So I have to be a high value person within myself, and what is that value, right? So it can be gauged on spiritual, mental, emotional, physical, social, and financial. Those are the aspects of life in which I gauge success. It's a holistic success. If you're very financially wealthy, but you are completely 400, 500 pounds, 200 pounds, completely out of shape, health is wealth. You know what I mean? Your body is the temple, and it is meant to be stewarded in all areas. You don't want to neglect one, and if there's an area in which you're struggling, the other areas can help you lift that area up, but it makes sense for you to be able to put some undivided attention towards that area so you can grow. And ultimately, that's what this life is about, because you know that the moment that you stop learning is the day that you truly die. And so always be a student. You never know it all. You can have confidence in what you do know based on either knowledge or experience, and even combined together, it's only more solidified. But even then, when you hear something that's contradicting and it might create some cognitive dissonance, I pray on it. I personally pray on it, and God always provides the information. And I'm not saying I'm all knowing. I know that He is, and the way that He releases information and the way that He has designed me, I interconnect on being able to discern on how God communicates with me, via internally, through circumstances, through people, through information, through the most uncommon thing, and also being intentional and just combining it all. So this is a lot of information. It's 5 minutes. I need to get on here, and I just want you guys to be able to understand a little bit more about Robert. Robert is a talker. Robert is an overthinker, and Robert loves very hard. Robert cares a lot. Robert also doesn't care at all in some cases. But I believe I am truly unique, just like I'm 1 in 8 billion, right? And I am here to be able to just be the living reflection of what I say I believe in, to where it creates such a strong platform to where I'm not giving out unsolicited information. I will be prepared to be able to offer you guys solutions to your problems that will serve you to help you serve other people. Okay, so going back to my very first video, there was a book called The Slight Edge, and it talks about you either working towards a goal or away from it. There is no middle ground. So once you understand this, every micro decision that is being made out of the 70,000 thoughts that we're having, that are then influencing our feelings and behavior, you can exercise the will to be able to filter through those and truly build the life that God has already predestined and has designed for you. You just need to be able to exercise your will. Now, whatever that life looks like, it isn't the same for everybody, right? But at the end of the day, the purpose is the same, and it's to be able to further the kingdom, to love people enough to be able to, or to love you can only love your neighbor as much as you love yourself. And the love that you give yourself is demonstrated by the love of our Father, because He is love. He is the epitome of love. He is the definition. And love is the action word. It's not what you say. It's not what you feel. It's what you do. And love is sacrificial. Love it's unconditional. True love is unconditional, meaning I do this with no intention of receiving anything. It is truly to be able to just, I have my goals, don't get me wrong, but I hope you guys are following me here, and I hope you guys are learning a little bit about me, because that's what the whole point of this is about, is for you guys to be able to trust the man that is behind that camera, speaking with such authority. And all the authority that I speak on does not come from me, but it comes from God. And there are moments where I am looking and I'm watching my own videos preaching to myself. So I don't want you guys to think that it's me as the teacher, you guys as a student. I'm the student. I'm teaching from within. I'm not at the end of a pulpit, you know what I mean, and leading and guiding a congregation. I'm behind the camera, being able to speak to that one individual who's going to be able to receive and implement to better their own lives. And that person who takes the information seriously can always come back and see, what is Robert doing? And I'm going to continue to display that for you guys, and it's out of true love. So I want the best for myself. I truly believe that we have the ability to do great things in this life, and we only get this life once. This is a very unique time in eternity. So when you look at life on that grand scale, and you look at the little slither of your life and just how important every decision becomes, and either working for you or against you, you know, that book that I was telling you about, you're either failing, you're surviving, you're succeeding, or you're living in significance, which is your cup is so much overflowing now, it's impacting the lives of others, your families, your friends, and most importantly, the stranger. So every time when someone encounters you, you make a mark in someone's life, and that it can be either permanent or it can be easily erasable. But you make that choice, and that has to do with the value that you receive from others, and that you be able to embody, and then let it flow. So I love you guys. I'll see ya, and I really hope that this kind of resonated with you guys. Please comment down below. Any thought, anything is just, I can take whatever questions you may have or any statements you may make. I feed off that. So that is how I become better. And we're doing this life together, and what are people here for if we're not to serve one another? So I'll see you in the next video, guys. Love you.